What's up guys, it's TyranitarTube and Riddler Ku is back. Let's go through his riddles. Now, these riddles aren't anything too big, but because we're all collectively kind of anticipating the next trailer coming out, it's been a month since the last trailer, it'd be good to cover these. Hopefully if this all goes well, then it's a double upload and we're blessed. Okay, so last time where we left off Ku's riddles, goodness, the lore just goes deeper and deeper. Oh, years from now we'll be looking back, remember Ku? Because Ku's retiring after Scarlet and Violet, as he says. So all this, oh Ku, this, that, it's not gonna last forever. Before you know it, your kids have grown up. Okay, so last time some of the stuff we covered were the Fuecoco riddles, what Fuecoco's focus will be when it evolves, the hair, face, body shape patch, the 4 designs Fuecoco could become. These I covered in the video earlier today. And then the super riddle, that when we decrypted as masterminds that we are, it says R means fake. Something to do with the regional fakes in this game. And then the last thing was the image Ku posted of his desktop on June 25th with the image of the chicken on the crocodile, or the rooster, where the rooster's on the crocodile and the stupid guy almost gets eaten. But that was us trying to dive into the picture before he revealed it, since people found the base picture on the internet. But one thing is, people saw this picture of the Gen 9 Pokedex and they've actually been they zoomed into this tiny ass image. They are actually trying to make out the Pokedex in this game. Not that Ku has shown Pokemon if you zoom close enough, but he's showing the colors. Let me see if I can find it. So here's Yoriden, who's been trying to work with other people and find out what's in the image. Let's just take a quick look at it. So this is the whole picture. Let's compare it to Ku's picture. So here's Ku's picture, yeah? If we zoom close enough into it, oh my goodness. I can't believe you crazy people. How could you do this? How could you try deciphering this? So you can see what they're thinking, right? Obviously, it's in National Dex order, so we got a bit of orange, then yellow. You could think Charizard, Pikachu, maybe Arbok, Wigglytuff, and it goes all the way down. Y'all, it's not impossible, but there ain't no way you're gonna figure this out. Let's see what they've done. So they've tried to put a grid over it all. Similar to how some of these Pokedex leaks were done in the past, the grid works by showing 2 potential pre-evolutions and then the Pokemon. So they've tried to overlay the similar kind of grid on top to try to figure out what Ku's picture is. So there's some cool Pokemon speculated to be in the game. We got Charizard, Raichu, Ninetales, a good amount of Kanto Pokemon. This is cool. They think both Persian and Berserker will be in. So, you know, on the original picture, they increase the brightness. What else can we do? They'll increase the exposure, and boom, there we go. So you can see, because Ku scribbled, like this is the original picture, right? Because Ku scribbled all this black on top, you're not gonna be able to tell what's all over here, but you can get a good glimpse at the rest of them. So the evolutions are shown here before it's cut off here. So you never know, hey, maybe a new evolution right here. Mimikyu, speaking of imposter Pokemon, or fake Pokemon, Mimikyu's not artificially made, but he's a pretty fake Pikachu. Yo, Hoopa, wouldn't it be cool if they explained Hoopa was from this region or something? Had like these cool abandoned temples that are for Hoopa? Okay, well, don't worry about any of that. That's just speculation. If you want to know what Pokemon are confirmed back in this game, that's pretty much all that Pokedex leak is. Because Game Freak cuts Pokemon out of the decks, it's just people trying to figure out what Pokemon are making it in. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see the Pokemon that are confirmed. So yeah, this is where we actually left off in terms of Ku's riddles. This is the picture he posted last with the teaser of the crocodile, and other stuff on his desktop was Gym Leader. We assume that's what GL is. Teaser 1 and 2. If these are Gym Leader and Elite 4, then this is pretty cool because it hints that the gym leaders and Elite 4 are back in this game. If you thought this open world system wouldn't work and it would be more like Alola or Hisui in terms of gyms, seems we got gyms back. And then the Elite 4. We had no Elite 4 for Sword and Shield. We had something I felt was better because it made the gym leaders more relevant and, well, it explained why no Elite 4 members come down and save the region. But at this point, I am missing the Elite 4. I want to go through and marathon through those trainers again. I hope it's back. This is June 25th, so we're still in June. The theme for next month is characters. That's what he's holding all these for. Notice he has no teasers for the evil team. Because we're trying to make the professors our evil joke, but you get it. Anyhow, let's go through Ku's thoughts as usual. On June 27th, Ku posted a tweet saying that I guess he just knows the game. He says the team he's picking for his Scarlet and Violet playthrough is the starters, 1 Objectmon, a rock type, and a dog Pokemon. That makes 6, because guess what? He's picking all 3 starters somehow. So people naturally ask them, cool, what the frick? You can't have all 3 starters. Do you get all 3? Especially since in the trailer, the girl asks you, hey, are you these 3's trainer? They're not gonna make a game where you can pick all 3 starters. He's gonna trade them from other copies. And if you're wondering, he said so himself. But he says something pretty cool. He won't use legendary or mythical or other special ones in my team before post game. Kinda hints you get a legendary Pokemon before the end of the main game, which is cool because you didn't get Zacian and Zamazenta till the post game in Sword and Shield. But then he goes on to say mythical or other special ones in my team. Aside from like Raikwente and Suicune, are there other legendary Pokemon in games you can get before the champion fight? I guess the legendary birds are main game, but this would be nice. You know, in X and Y we had no extra legendaries. In Sword and Shield we also had no extra legendaries, only in the DLC. So it'd be nice if we get a few good legendaries in Scarlet and Violet. And then who knows what mythical or other special ones mean. Maybe it means you get these special story Pokemon, kind of like Naganedo. Maybe he implies there's some cool handouts. Yeah, by special mons, he could mean like the Snorlax and Sudowoodos. Those Pokemon that are static you can get in the main story. That must be what it is. Okay, then we skip to today. June 30th, the last day of June? The last day of June, where Ku makes a couple tweets. So first one, content warning, violence. Ku. Okay, here is the image he's posted with no context. I've taken out the juicy words. You remember the image from his desktop? He's finally shown us the actual image. Since we know the original photo, what's important is in the text. So he points to the chicken and he has certain words listed, hot, beast, fire, but those aren't the important ones. The important ones are probably what he's written in Chinese. Pocozo made a general Chinese translation and we pretty much get this. Pheasant, Z chicken, 4 chickens, and white dragon chicken. Some theories, some people think that this is referring to Fuecoco. Ku's already said he's only gonna talk about Fuecoco and leave the other 2 a mystery. The people got to vote on that. So, like I showed earlier, he gave us hints about the way its body could transform, and now we got this. So it would seem possible it is Fuecoco. So listen, I've just been reading around. Some people think this is referring to Fuecoco, and that he'll become a chicken. A white dragon chicken? A chicken on all 4 of its legs? Or that Fuecoco will become a cockatrice, this kind of like 2-legged dragon with the head of a rooster. But goodness, while it'd be sick to have a dragon starter again, something we haven't had since Charizard, which is a little mind-blowing, there ain't no way, right? Fuecoco's been drawn to have the features of an apple or pepper. If he does become a cockatrice, they'd have to build on that apple thing. There's no way they'll drop that. So going back to this image, it is a crocodile and a chicken. Maybe Ku's hinting that it's a combination of both, similar to a cockatrice except chicken and crocodile. Fam, ain't no way. Anyway, in the corner here it says GWJSE. Great Wise Jesus said, enter. I have no idea. The rooster of Barcelos comes up again. The rooster Masada held up when talking about Spain years ago. The Barcelos rooster is kind of an undead rooster that comes back to life from its body. That's the mythology of it. Rumor is that Fuecoco might be a ghost type when it evolves. And in that case, maybe this man goes from apple crocodile to eventually some kind of alligator, apple, chicken, undead, cockatrice mix. Sounds like a mess. Poor Apple. So far, that's what you've left us with, Ku. Next up, shortly after Ku tweets again, he tweets this. Very good, Ku. He tweets a picture of Sudowoodo. How dare, bro? The man posing as a tree. Immediately, we get theories like an RF of Sudowoodo. The idea already going around right now is RFs, regional variants and regional fakes, and you pick the man who's being an imposter, being a literal fake. Let's say this is an RF for Sudowoodo, right? How would that work? Did they realize Sudowoodos were made successful in some way, so they try to artificially make them? They just created all these steel Sudowoodos and put them around the region. You can't water these ones. But on the other hand, if he's trying to hint an RF and it's the normal variant, then maybe it's just some kind of special Sudowoodo that matches the Spain region. But check this out. The image has alt text. Click on it and unlock secret dialogue. Ooh, what's its type? Okay, hold on, Ku. You serious right now? You're actually just asking us. You know how hard we had to work to solve some of these riddles? He's just posted a picture of this and asked its typing. There have been 3 RFs. The Tauros, the water ground, whatever this is, and the unspoken third riveting one. And now he's straight up just showing the Sudowoodo. He's either throwing a curveball or straight up telling us Sudowoodo either evolves or has an RF. And he's asking our typing. Well, if he's a fake, you'd think they'd make him some steel sudowoodo, or a fire type so nobody touches him, or like a water type so people can't water him anymore. We don't know anything about regional fakes. What am I supposed to go off? Kind of sudowoodo. What an ugly ass tree. You have just branches that never grow leaves on them. Well, these aren't even leaves to begin with. You couldn't have looked like a more dead tree. You'd imagine Sudowoodo would have like a giant bush above him. This is so naked. Either way, Sudowoodo deserves a new evolution. The man sucks, and this month, June 30th, is still the month of new Pokemon. The month of RFs was May, so you would imagine if it is somehow something related to Sudowoodo, that it'd be an evolution. And then, who posts a poll? What's its type? Damn it, Ku, I unlocked that secret dialogue. Why are you telling it to the world? Let's go through it. Rock, grass, any, puppy. Okay, so this is an ass poll. Unless he's just telling us it's rock grass, what am I supposed to do with this? Any could be related to the gimmick if it's something to do with changing types, but F that, we literally know nothing about the gimmick. And then the puppy is irrelevant, but here's an idea. First off, let's vote. Grass. Why did everyone vote puppy? Here's an idea. See, if we go back to February 27th, Ku put a small teaser for the starters before Gen 9 was revealed. It makes me think sometimes Ku knows the games, he knows Gen 9's in development, but he doesn't know what's happening on the marketing side of things. So what if Ku just got recent information of the contents of the next trailer, and he knows it's gonna reveal, we're just speculating here, a few things like Sudowoodo's evolution. In that case, it would make sense why he's hitting us with just obvious crap. He's never just shown us a Pokemon. Like, this one isn't even a riddle. Okay, I think this is too crazy. No sir, Smoliv ain't no way, bruh, I swear. If Pokemon introduces crap where Pokemon get regional pre-evolutions, that'd be the biggest why ever. I have so many questions if that ever happened. Considering Sudowoodo poses as a tree, lives among the trees, that over time, the Sudowoodo that obtained features of an actual tree would be the natural best evolution. So variant or evolution wise, a rock grass type would be pretty cool and would make sense. And as far as I know, a rock and grass type is extremely rare. The only Pokemon that has it is the fossil Pokemon Cradily. Now granted, it's a pretty hilarious typing because if Sudowoodo were to turn into that, he's only resistant to two types, normal and electric. Every other type either hits him normal effectively or super effectively. Oh, you'd be so useless still. Okay, about an upcoming trailer, I've got something to say, but first, Ku has tweeted once again. What the hell, man? Oh, do I dare? Huh, of course. Well, you can never expect it with Ku. Now it's a photo of a corgi dog. That it's so cute that it's being cut like bread. Give me this photo. Oh, wise corgi dog. Ku so transcendent with his riddles. So let's look at the photo. First off, we've got letters. Ornak, but it is central, being cut from the C all the way to the O. Cut her into slices. Some kind of buggy Pokemon? Maybe a Pokemon that's ghost-like and in parts? Like imagine a ghost Pokemon where its limbs aren't connected, but it's kind of Hoopa-like. But another way to look at this photo is that we have a dog here, right? One of the Pokemon Ku said he would use on his adventure through Scarlet and Violet was a dog Pokemon, a puppy Pokemon. So maybe he's trying to hint what that is. Maybe it's some kind of ghost dog that is like I described. It's in like different limbs. But we can go a bit further because when Ku tweeted this photo, he actually quoted this old riddle from June 18th. Y'all remember this. This is the Coinmon riddle. Wait, is this the Coinmon riddle? I can't even remember. And look. And wow. Foreshadowing. Puppy will receive her next punishment in the next teaser. Stay tuned. 2 week earlier foreshadowing. Name a better writer than Ku. Get this man in the Marvel series. So the two are connected. The puppy dog and this image here probably indicate the same Pokemon. So let's go back and think about how we solved this. Our first idea was that there's 4 keys here. 108, the amount of Spiritomb wisps you collect in Legends. Cell, you would think the 100 Zygarde cells you collect in Alola. So initially we thought it was something you'd collect throughout Scarlet and Violet and get something for. The other 2 keys say Gen 6 and P. Oh my god, I have to figure out why we solved this as Coinmon. Wait, no, this is not the Coinmon riddle. Oh my goodness, Ku, your freaking lore goes so deep. I hate this. I could get a degree in this crap. I've spent hours analyzing these images that have P written all over them. I can't even tell the world about my advancements. No wonder I was so confused. No one knows what that image is about. Okay, the Coinmon riddle was those 3 tweets he made that tell the story of what has a head and a tail but no body, a coin. So wait, it's not even about the Coinmon at all. Wow. Bro, the way Ku's riddles are made, if you just jumped into it one day, you wouldn't be able to understand anything. You'd have to actually study the history of Ku to understand this crap. Okay, we have to look at this from different eyes. So this puppy image with the bread is actually connected not to the Coinmon, you stupid T-tar. It's connected to this whole collecting thing. 108 wisps, zygote cells, whatever Gen 6 is, and P. Puppy will receive her punishment in the next teaser. Okay, it's something that's been split into many pieces that you'd have to collect, like the Spiritomb and zygote cells that's in Gen 9. Ortnek, I dare say, Ku, out of all your riddling riddles, this is by far the most perplexing one. Sucker, are you kidding me? Have you seen his riddles? This is the least perplexing one. I've seen some crap going through his page. See, originally, when I was pairing this to the Objectmon, I thought it could be something like if the Objectmon is a coin, then it would be this ghostly Pokemon that is possessing like multiple coins and that's its form. Or possessing multiple treasures in a chest. Kind of like Sinistea. Is it Sinestea's signature move? That ghost move that sends down just a bunch of junk on the enemy. Something like that. Because, you know, bread is slang for dough, which is slang for the bag. Slang for bringing home the, well, money, right? So, a Coinmon, bread, money, cutting up, right? It seemed like the Coinmon would evolve into the treasures in the chest. But now it seems like this is talking about some kind of Pokemon that's been split into multiple parts. So there's surface examples to this, like the Zygarde cells and the Spiritomb wisps, something you collect throughout Scarlet and Violet. But this is the last day of June, right? Where he talks about new Pokemon. So you think he's talking about something special, like the 3rd legendary or something important in the game? Because another way you could look at this is if it's a bigger Pokemon that's been split into just a few pieces, kind of like Exodia, right? So imagine the legendary in this game is so massive, like Eternatus threat level, and it's been sliced into 5 different pieces. So in the post game, you'll find like its leg in a cave, and it'd be its own Pokemon. You find its arm in the sky somewhere. Hey, yo, listen, that would still be pretty sick. You combine them, right? Or maybe the post game is like this Volo-like character has you assembling them. He says, oh, it's this innocent Pokemon that was subject to this exile. We need to bring its pieces back together. And then he resurrects the 3rd legendary. His Eternatus threat in the post game. Why would he say Gen 6 and P? That's the only thing I don't understand. Don't expect me to... I'm not solving this. And now we are done with June, and we move on to the month of characters. Cool, just don't tweet for a couple of weeks, please. This is the problem. Even if I wait a few weeks and don't cover Ku's tweets, then I'm just lost. Then I have to read up on the lore and the recent advancements in Ku technology. It's like the hieroglyphics. You can't just wait 3 weeks. Y'all understand, when I make those videos after waiting a few weeks, I'm sitting here with a pencil and paper taking Ku notes. This is the most ridiculous thing ever. Okay, so last thing about the trailer. I repeat right now, there is no information at all about when it'll come. But there's something cool we can do. Mio came up with a cool idea. It's a bit tinfoil hatty, but bear with me. If we go to Pokemon's official channel, we can make a cool correlation. On February 27th, 2019, 3 years ago on this date, is when Pokemon Sword and Shield was announced. Let me just put it on screen. It'll make it easier. February 27, 2019, Sword and Shield's announced. Same day 3 years later, Scarlet and Violet is announced. In early June is when the next trailer comes out. June 5th, 2019 for Sword and Shield, and June 1st, 2020 for Scarlet and Violet. In 2019, 33 days after that trailer is when the next trailer came out, on July 8th. And so 33 days after June 1st, 2022 is July 4th. And both of these dates are Mondays. Oh, this is the supreme theory. You've got us now. It could be right. It's just hilarious. Now, July 4th is Independence Day in US. Does Japan care? I don't know. But maybe somewhere around that ballpark. Maybe somewhere in the first week of July, we'll get that next trailer. And goodness, will a whole new trailer do so much for us. What can you hide for much longer? You can't hide regional variants or regional fakes if that's real, or the gimmick of this game for much longer. One of those have to be in the next trailer. It's not like BDSP, we have a whole generation here now. So that's the only thing keeping me going in a season of Wake Up Tea Turn You Cool Tweet. I told you that this was a nightmare. Soon, we just have to keep swimming. We will make it to that trailer. Hopefully it's in the first week of July. And the coolest thing is once that trailer comes out, it'll probably make it easier for us to figure out Cood's riddles. We could even get a hint towards what this treasure chest thing's about. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits here, guys. Go on and shank that like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.